Ladies and gentlemen, this match, one fall or TV time remaining. Introducing in the ring at 285 pounds from Waxahachie, Texas, Dick Murdoch. He's accompanied at ringside by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. His opponent at 295 pounds from Bad Street, USA, Terry Bam Bam Gordy. He's accompanied at ringside by Michael P.S. Hayes.
And Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And ladies and gentlemen, where else but the Universal Wrestling Federation and who else but the UWF would sanction a match of this magnitude here on television? You've seen them time and time again, championship matches. You saw the Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert situation with Dr. Death Steve Williams as Michael Hayes joins me here at ringside. And Michael, welcome to Power Pro Wrestling.
Thank you, Jim. Good to be back. We took a couple weeks off. As people know, we're ready and we're back and better than ever, baby.
Well, I'll tell you what, it really surprised me what Bam Bam had to say about Dr. Death. I know they're not the best friends, but boy, they got some respect for each other, and I admire that.
Well, you have to remember when Bam Bam had the belt, him and Doc went to not one, but a couple of hour time limit draws. And you've got to respect any man that can keep up even with you that long.
Bam Bam Gordy with that left knee heavily wrapped, which has become basically a trademark. Terry Gordy, he wrestles night after night in a lot of pain, and he inflicts a lot of pain, and he has done it very successfully for a long time at the ripe old age of 25.
That's right, good move there. Boom, that's it. Take it right to him. Murdoch went for an elbow in the corner, and Bam Bam ducked it and nailed him.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and that thunderous right hand, and Dick Murdoch. I don't know what kind of guidance he's going to get from Hot Stuff.
I don't know. Hot Stuff seems to always have trouble keeping his stable secure, if you notice. It seems like after a few months, he thinks everything's going his way, and next thing you know, somebody somewhere has got a problem.
Well, it cost him $15,000 from Commissioner John Ayers.
It's going to cost him a lot more than that when Doc gets back. I don't think money is worth what Doc will do to him. Another good right hand, and Murdoch. Murdoch's almost out on his feet. Rake of the eyes, and a quick knee. Come on, Bam.
These two big international stars, both men at the 300-pound range, two super heavyweights.
Come
here
on,
on
Bam.
Power Pro.
Murdoch cutting loose. Come on, Bammer.
This match, one fall or television time remaining.
Come on, Bam.
And those words we heard earlier from Dr. Death, as Michael Hayes said, money, you can't put a price on
Go,
it.
baby.
And this is
That's
breaking
it.
down into a back alley brawl.
There it
and
is.
Murdoch's down. The veteran from Waxahachie.
And that was a veteran move there leaving the ring. He's seen the momentum change quick and knew it was in Bam Bam's favor. As I said, we're well rested, Jim. We finally got the album done. It's out. It's off our mind, and ain't nothing on our mind now but keeping the top spot right here in the UWF.
Well, I know nobody does it any better than the fabulous Freebirds. Buddy Jack Roberts will be back with us in the very near future to join brothers Michael and Terry here on Power Pro Wrestling. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, a special interview from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. He has taken a sincere and genuine interest in Dr. Death Steve Williams' situation. We'll also see, I understand, Hot Stuff and Murdoch in a tag match together here next week. A
Come
big
on, Bam.
six-man match. Michael and Terry, Freebirds, will be back with us next week. And Big Bubba Rogers will be in action, I understand, here next week. Michael Hayes trying to get this crowd pumped. Hayes here acting as a cheerleader, and it is certainly working.
Come on, baby.
And Hot Stuff
Let's
Eddie
rock
Gilbert.
Let's rock it.
Not too excited about this.
Atta baby.
Murdoch
Yeah.
is a lot less excited. Bam Bam Gordy down that 300 pounds on the arm of Dick Murdoch into the arm bar. I tell you.
A lot of brawling, but a lot of good wrestling moves going in here. That was a great counter. Took pure brute strength to come out of that, Jim Ross.
Exactly right. Murdoch missing those two front teeth. He's been in a few wars, in some bars, and in the ring. And Terry Gordy, I must say, and I don't mean it derogatorily, has also had a lot of that same background. Bam Bam has never walked away from a fight.
No, he sure ain't, and he ain't walking away from this one. He's walking over it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are to take a commercial break. We'll be back with this match. If a decision is rendered, we will bring it to you. But right now, hear this about some tremendous action coming your way in the UWF. Murdoch with that rear chin lock. Dick Murdoch.
You notice how he's squeezing the chin lock and putting all his weight on the shoulders of Bam Bam, which makes it hard for you to get back to your feet.
Exactly.
And that's what he wants to do, is keep him off of his feet, but Bam's driving up. That's a mistake. He should have kept him down.
Terry Bam Bam Gordy, all 300 pounds, back on his feet.
Good
There
move.
goes Murdoch.
Good reversal.
Who?
What a tackle.
Well, it shakes the building here.
Whoa.
Murdoch buried the knee. Was it low? It looked to be dangerously low there.
It was borderline enough. A stop to the head, and that's legal. He did not use the point of the boot. Come on, Bam.
And Murdoch can deliver that stomp to the face as viciously as anybody in wrestling, and he likes doing it.
Well, if he does it that well, he should do it. But right now I have to question his tactics as far as he hasn't tried for a pin yet.
Both men not wanting to make any major errors here because both men are veterans. They can seize that particular moment in this match with Terry Gordy in the top 10. Dick Murdoch just returning to the UWF, wanting to get in the top 10. This is a title contention match.
And it's on the UWF, which is one of the biggest television networks there is, Jim Ross.
The Wrestling Network is the biggest. Murdoch now with Gordy back to the base. Murdoch.
He's cutting some wind off, I can tell. Come on, Bam.
The referee has also
Bam.
denoted that. Michael Hayes not being able to sit in his chair. He's up.
Come on, Bam. There it is.
People are
He's
up.
powering out of it, Jim. He's powering out of it. He's got Murdoch leaning. Watch the hair, Ferg. Come on, the hair.
Murdoch pulled the hair,
Yes,
but
he
Fergie
did.
was manipulated
Come on.
out of position. And Murdoch is a veteran. He won't make too many errors. There's not a trick he doesn't know and has not mastered. The one trick that you cannot evade, and that is Dr. Death Steve Williams, because, well, I'll tell you,
Come on, Bam.
vengeance. This goes beyond vengeance and beyond Dr. Death will be back. And when people see that intensity, it's going to be unbelievable. Unbelievable action when the big man from Oklahoma University comes back. He does have that Oklahoma pride.
Come on, Bam. You see how Murdoch's really using that weight there, Jim Ross. Now he's finally going for a pin. Come on, Bam. Whoa. A lot of strength left in the big boy. Come on, brother. Murdoch, big right hand. Come on, Bam. You're on your feet. Let's go, baby. Come on, Bam.
Murdoch with those vicious right hands. And Gordy still standing, but how is he?
Because he's from Bad Street and he's a free bird. There's a big size 13.
Man,
Cauliflower Ear Street. And Murdoch is hurt.
Murdoch has
Come
no
on,
front
Bam.
teeth. They've already been knocked
Come on,
out.
Bam.
He may not have any more teeth than that
Come on,
in his
Bam.
mouth at all after that
Come
one.
on, brother.
Bam Bam Gordy is reaching down, and the big Bammer buried one into the breadbasket of Dick Murdoch. Backing in Murdoch to the ropes.
That big
Once again, and it's a big target, and he found it. Bullseye.
And Murdoch is out of wind. He's hurt. You can't think when you're out of wind. He's begging for time. There's no timeouts here. Turn him around and nail him, Terry.
Murdoch covering up in the corner, wants the referee to get Gordy back, but that's how he breaks it. Murdoch, limber leg down on that bottom turnbuckle. This one is breaking down into just a fist fight.
Well, he asked for it. He'll get it. Murdoch still showing some signs of life. Not enough.
Gordy, and boy, that right hand, you can hear
Yeah,
the
the spike.
that face.
Spike. This is it. This is it, Jim.
He's
definitely in a good position. Right now, what's Gilbert doing?
Gordy,
What's he doing?
He just clipped
What's
Gordy.
he doing?
Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert just clipped Terry Gordy, and Gilbert just kicked Michael Hayes at our broadcast table with his boot right in the face. They're trying to break the leg of Terry Gordy. They know that knee is damaged anyway. Gilbert clipped Murdoch. I can't believe it. It cost him 15 grand to break Liam's arm. Michael Hayes punches Gilbert on the top rope. Murdoch sees Hayes in the ring. Murdoch and Gilbert have left the ring. They were trying to break the leg of Terry Gordy. That was blatant. It was premeditated. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert with that football-type clip on the leg of Terry Gordy. Hayes is boiling. Gilbert and Murdoch have left the ring. They didn't want to stay and fight. I'll tell you, I want to talk to Michael if I get Michael's attention here. Gordy and Hayes, I'd like to get their attention. They're not looking down here, so I'm going to go to the ring. All right, gentlemen, we've got to address this situation right here. We were both sitting there calling the action, Michael, and that was blatant. That was premeditated. I want to get Terry. If you can get Terry here, I want to get a word with him.
You know something? I'm going to tell you right now, Eddie Gilbert, when you go to take a free bird out, you better pack a lunch because it's an all-day job. And if you want to learn about gang warfare, you're looking at the people that are the meanest, nastiest, and damn proud of it. I said it before, I say it again. We were born our mother's son. When we hit the ground, we were on the run, and we've run over people all our lives. And you little puke, you and that red knight Murdoch, we're going to run right over you.
I want to get a, come on, Bam Bam. Bam Bam, that was blatant.
Get him out here. Let me tell you something, Murdoch. Gilbert, why don't you bring yourself all back out here and try to break my leg again? Here it is. I want you to try to break it again. But let me tell you something. You're looking at the people right here that don't mind the little pain. And believe me, we love to give it too.
There you hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, get him out here. Hey, you people want to see it out here? All right, let's get him out here. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about out of time here on Power of Pro Wrestling. We'll have a phenomenal hour here next week with that very special interview from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We'll have that interview here next week on the program as we wait. Will Gilbert and Murdoch return? If these people get behind them, they may get back out here, and we'll be back with more Power of Pro Wrestling. You be with us right here next week. I'm Jim Ross. So long, everybody.